Welcome. Welcome.
Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker. The mage. Let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. We're live. We crash. Watch closely as the filament spins. A wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech. Where the sparks may fly in the streamer's den. There's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice, pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each print he creates, while the chat's wild wonder in suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game, printing out the future, no two prints the same.
We need fire. We need fire. We need fire. I was watching the intro there, and I'm like, you know what? We haven't had fire for a while. We'll work on some fire. We'll try to get some fire for next weekend. How's everybody doing? Cruising Girl, welcome in, my friend. How are you? You have partway done with your burn barrel. That's awesome. Tech Cheaper, yo, good day, my friend. Hybrid Robotics, how are you doing today, my friend? Yes, so I'm a little happy. I'm kind of proud of myself. Look at this. This just made my day. I did this all this morning. So yeah, I'm start doing Christmas stuff. I don't know. I'm giving in. I'm starting to do start with an ad. What? We have ads? Boom. God only knows what's going on. Hubbies, welcome in, my friend. Phantom, how are you doing? Bushmaster, welcome in. Air Bushmaster, yay. Yes, so this is what I worked on today. I did this up this morning. It all comes apart. I will be putting this up on for everybody to print. So yeah, it just all slides together. This is at 75%, so this is scalable. Yeah, I don't know why I started off with an ad. You should have. Don't know. What's this? This is a model I just made today. And yeah, so, you know, this all slides together. This is at 75%, like I said. It is scalable. It's 6 millimeters thick when it's at 100%. And at 100%, this takes up one build plate of the P1S. So just slide together like so. Slotting Christmas tree. Yes, this will be available. I'll put it up on I promise you, I'm gonna start putting all my stuff up. And then that slide. Now this is important. So there, if you look at this, there's like different angles and stuff on there. So that's important. Which way it goes, I don't know. Not that way. You'll have to look. You'll have to just you'll have to guesstimate. It's a 50-50 chance. There, that way goes. And then that just slides down on top. Maybe it goes this way. And then the base, which I just did something simple. The base is optional, right? It can sit down. It can sit down without the base, but the base is optional. The star is optional. Just adds a little bit to it, I guess. The base does fit in there. I promise you. I just had it on there. So yeah, and then there's the base. Yes, I did. There is negative. Actually, I think that's backwards. So I think it goes this way. Yep, it goes that way. And then we got the base. I made the base kind of like that because I kind of like the look, like the abstract look of a tree trunk. So yeah, there's my Christmas tree. I got a couple other things I was working on today too while this is printing. And I will release those too. So we got the 600 mil in. Actually, I don't need to cut this. So I might print out some to give to friends. Yeah, I'll have those up. We'll put those up on. I'll put them up on my bamboo. Well, I'll put them across all the things. Three tries minimum, right? Yeah, it's. Ooh, almost dropped my TD1. Yeah, so I got the star on it. You can see up here the way that slots. There's a cutout on the star for the way that goes. I mean, it goes on either way. And it goes on either way. It just leaves a little bit of a wee little teeny gap up there that's really not noticeable. So it's really not. Yeah, that's the wrong way right there. So it leaves that gap up there. So it's really not. Oh no. I don't know. See, I even have it all messed up. This way goes like that. If you look up inside here, you'll be able to see that there's a deeper channel, and then that would line up with this one. Yeah, see, the gap's not as big. I have no idea what they're going crazy about. Oh, there's deer in my front yard right now. That's why they're going crazy. Because there's deer in my front yard. You scanned Cruising Girls QR code. Yeah, make sure you scan that. Make sure you give Cruising Girl a follow. We love watching George. George is awesome. George is awesome. Flying star above the tree. There's a couple other things I was going to try to do. This tree actually started off to be a print in place with swinging ornaments, but I just did this for simplicity. So that's what happened there. There we go. All right. So, this we don't actually have to cut this, all right? So the cool thing about this, I thought we had to cut it at first, but when I put it up on the machine, No, my stuff is on. Whatever. It's a Sunday relax day. When I put it on the machine, I have about, I marked it. I have, I would say, 40 millimeters left over. So if we just take 20 on each side, we should be good. It's Bacon, not George. Okay, I gotta go calm my dogs down. That's. Okay, sorry about that. I had to calm them down. They're getting a little riled up. They're deer. They're out there every night. And they just cut the corn yesterday, so they're definitely going to be a bunch of deer in front of my house, alongside my house, for the next however many days. One of these got all buggered up in the corner. So two of them came in the pack, and one of them was all buggered up. It must have been dropped. But yeah, so what we'll need to do is when we open up, we'll need to take the IDEX. Da Vinci, how are you doing, my friend? So what we need to do, since we're adding 20 millimeters on each side, we're not gonna cut this. We're just gonna keep it how it is. I'm going to need to take these rollers, move this stepper, this area right here. This needs to come out 20 millimeters. So we're gonna need to move this stepper over, and then this little section over. We still have to drop this down a little bit. We need to drop this stepper down 5 millimeters, right? Yeah, 5 millimeters, I think it was. Drop the stepper down 5 millimeters, move this end stop out 20 millimeters. And then we need to still figure out how we're gonna mount these. That's gonna be the tricky part. So I know we can mount the one on the rail, but the other one is going to have to be a 3D printed adapter to mount to this. So that's something we're going to be working on during the week. I figured we'll work on the printer, do the printer stuff during the week. Some point this week, we're going to check out the new flight simulator. That is coming out in a day or two. I think it might be out tomorrow, or it might be released Tuesday. I already downloaded it. I can't play it, but I already have it downloaded for the pre-release or pre-download, whatever it is. So it's already downloaded. It's just not. I can't play it yet until they turn it on. We're going to explore the new farming simulator. I'll do that sometime during the week too. But in the meantime, I want to design something. I don't know. Your P1S is still down. Oh, you have Hellbeast, you have a join at Formnext. Oh my God, I'd love to do a Formnext. I really would love to do a Formnext. They were supposed to do one here in April out in Chicago that we're tossing around the idea of going, and then it got canceled. Yeah, hybrid. You know, I think the same thing too. It's like every time you get your hands on a printer, something happens. Something happens, and it's like breaks on you. Messed up the filament cutter sensor when it installed a new hot end. How long have you had that printer that you had to install a new hot end? I've had that P1S for a good year now, year and a half or something like that. I bought the P1S when it first came out. So that was the first, I bought that P1S on the first release. So however long ago that was, and I'm just now on my second extruder, on my second nozzle. It seems that way sometimes. It does, right? You know, that's I have problems. Yeah, we all have our thing, right? we all have our channels of bad luck. Mine seems to be with vehicles for some reason. It is and bills. Ooh. Sorry for bad ads. We shouldn't have it. My ads are supposed to run like once every hour. That's the way it's set up for anyway. I have it set up to run once every hour. So that Twitch is being yeah, I should probably loop my stuff up too. Slap that on there. Your P1S is barely 6 months old, and you had, well, okay, you said you had a clog. I thought I had mine all clogged with nylon that one day, but I didn't. I'm in this Christmas mood. I don't know why. I am in this Christmas design mood. I tell you what I want to do. I want to make a. I almost knocked my Christmas tree over. I want to make one of these. I want to make one of these print cards, right? But I want to do it with Santa's sleigh. Twitch has been running 10 to 15 second ads every 10 minutes. Yes, I want to do a print card sleigh. I've been playing around with that. I've been trying to figure out how to do the sleigh. So maybe we'll work on that tonight. CFS from my K2. Oh my God, that thing is just bad ad because eSun and not Polymaker. Are you getting eSun ads? I have absolutely no idea what you guys see. That's funny because I don't use eSun. I don't even look up eSun. I haven't looked up eSun. I do have some eSun. I think I have some eSun. I bought one roll of eSun, and it was terrible. So bad that I haven't even used it. Like I used it one time, and that was it. Yeah, it is eSun. Right here it is. I still have this. This roll's like 4 years old. It's ABS. This is white ABS, but it's so entangled and like just messed up. I should dry it out and see if we can reuse it again. But this is white. This is from eSun. It's still, I mean, for being 4 years old sitting out, it's still. I think it still might be usable. It's not snapping or anything, so I think we're good at that. Did you see how that was blowing out my white balance? All right, so cards. Yes, let's make a Santa. Let's play around with a Santa card. We do the sleigh. Yeah. How big is this? I want to make it about this size. Be a kind of a challenge for me. So if we do like 55 by 70. We're going to start from the top. And let's go to the full screen here. Well, that is not the full screen. Well, it is a full screen, but it's not the one that you're supposed to be seeing. It's not that. It doesn't matter if you see it or not, but it's not the correct display. There we go. Silverbot, my friend, how are you doing? Let me get my... Right. Did you see what I made? Look, Silverbot, look what I made. I'm happy with this. I'm proud of this one. This is going up. You redeemed Murder Bears already. You would, wouldn't you? Yeah, look at this. Hold on. I'm going to show you this damn Christmas tree before we play Build Murder Bears. Like my Christmas tree. It all single print, like now that little guy right there. That comes off. And that comes off. And then that comes off. And then it's scalable. I printed this at 75%. At 100%, it's 6 millimeters thick. This is why I asked I messaged you about uploading models and releasing them throughout the week, because I got a bunch of models like this that I've been working on secretly, and I'm just gonna unload them, and then have them. I'm just gonna upload them all at once and then just have them just distribute them or release them, whatever it is, one at a time. That's optional, but there's my Christmas tree. That's my Christmas tree. It's important to stay in conversation. Thank you, my friend. Staying in conversation in this channel, that's not going to happen at all. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's find out. See, my channel is just all chaos. We go all over the place. We do. It's like an ADHD channel. Let's do some Murder Bears. We'll bring up the screen somewhere. And then we'll get back into making our capture card, or not capture card, our little card of a Santa sleigh. For some reason, yeah, I am going to be working tonight. I will be heading off to work here shortly. I got to head out to Pittsburgh tonight, so I want to leave early because I have to get back and I have to get my son to school this week. But if I leave too early, it's going to mess up my hours of service. So I got to wait until, I can't leave until like 8 o'clock. Which means I gotta be hooked to my trailer by 8 o'clock. So yeah, when I shut the stream down, I'm out the door. And it usually takes me about an hour from the time I leave my house to get fuel and all that stuff. It takes me an hour until I actually start heading to the place. So if I leave here at like 7:30, I'll be ready to go. Well, I can't log my fuel. It takes me half hour to get to the fuel stop, so that's yeah. I'm thinking out loud. I apologize. I'm thinking out loud. A lot of us will be happy with this. Today is Schizophrenia Sunday. Chaos Bird from Germany. Yeah. What? Yeah, Chaos Bird. I love his show. Double check on chat. Okay, here we go. Let's get the stream music down. Get our audio up for that. You all know how we do this. Build a Robot redeemed some channel points. Redeemed 3 rounds. Bang join to get in. I didn't see him on Build a Robot. I checked to see who was all on before I started the stream. Here we go. Bang join. Get in on the action. We'll do 3 rounds. This is round 1 of 3. Then we'll get in and we'll start playing around with the with our little Santa card thing. I have absolutely no idea what to get my son for Christmas this year. Absolutely no idea. I thought about maybe getting him the, since I just got him that new farming simulator, I thought about getting him the controller for it with a steering wheel and a little joystick thingy. That is a possibility. He was looking at some like these little kits the other day. These put together kits. The Rector set. Oh yeah. Oh, didn't the nuke work for you? That didn't work. That eventually we have another one. Well, all right. Oh! That was perfect timing. All right. Round 2 of 3. You're trying to split a 2,300 plus line, sketch line. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm not sure why the rejection. Not sure. I wonder if is Lumia's stream even open? Yeah, it is. 20 seconds. Yeah, we are going police right now. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, you need like, yeah, you need St. Patty's Day luck. So you need some green adult beverages with that, huh? Here we go. Round 2 of 2. Fight. WASD, you don't use any of that in here. You just join and wherever you go, wherever they go. They're not controllable. You just sit back and watch. We could use this for giveaways. All RNG. Is everybody still on the map? Oh, Shenanigans gone. Hellbeast is gone. I like that username. It kind of just rolled off the tongue. There we go. The Master is gone. everybody. Oh, we're down to Tech Jeeper and Build a Robot. Oh boy. Who's it gonna be? We've seen comebacks like this before. Uh-oh. Built a Robot got that one. Bang Rig. There we go. Even though Bang Rig doesn't do anything. What an epic fight, right? Round 3, last one. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button.
Don't let her hit. What? Hit.
That one worked. Huh. Yeah, I went up to camp Friday night. Sent the boy. He doesn't like it when I call him the boy to you guys. He's like, my name is Zach. It's like, yeah, I know. Anyway, I sent my son off with my parents. They went up to camp. And yesterday at lunchtime, I went up to camp and we hung out up there all evening. I had to cut some trees down and yeah, had some good old time. He scared his grandmother. He scared my mother. So they went on a four-wheeler ride, and she let him steer and semi-steer. Control the throttle, and he likes going fast. So that's exactly what he did. He just went and just gave it full throttle. They all held on. Didn't that work on you, huh? Phantom got that one. I like that green bear. Yeah, that's good. That's quite a large sketch to be trying to breaking it up. I don't ever break my stuff up. You want to see why we have any options? But yeah, he went full throttle. What is this? He does it to me too. We'll sit there and I'll let him steer stuff, and then all of a sudden he'll just go, "Wow!" I'm like, no. Oh, you guys were playing on that here. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we only do 3 rounds. What I won. Nobody won anything on that one. Me in second place. I don't know if you get probably points. I think, right? I think you get points for that. But that is that game is a channel point redemption. I think it's on a cooldown now. I think it's only like a 15-minute cooldown or something like that. I'm pretty sure it has a cooldown. Yeah, I think it's like it's a few minutes. Yeah, bragging rights. Is music double? Yes, it is. Thank you. All right, let's get into designing this thing here. And I forget my measurements, but that's okay. My face is not on. Turn the face on.
Very intelligent and can solve problems in remembering tasks for up to 3 years.
Yeah. much. You guys crack me up sometimes. There are more buttons coming up. I didn't put any new ones up yet, except for a few days ago. But we will. Yeah, Helbies, you got to watch out. There are some redemptions in here that are maxed out in volume. And make sure that y'all are awake. That reminds me of the time we said Tech Cheaper is wearing headphones. I think because he made a comment about headphones, and we set off that little air raid siren. Yeah, I came across that Twitter the other, not Twitch, Twitter, TikTok video the other day. So, what are the measurements on this again? For some reason, I think there already is a 55 by. I think there already is a card out for Santa. I think there is. I'd have to double check. 55 by 90s. We're going to do it. 590. And let's round off these corners. Oh, wait a minute here. Let's make this 54. I'm making this 54 because see how that is right there. I don't like that. That's just going to drive me absolute bonkers. So we'll make this 54. That one was not supposed to be available to you, but for somehow, nope. I accidentally left that one open for you. So yeah, that is not supposed to be a redemption for y'all. That is for my button down here at Stream Deck for when I find out it's somebody's birthday. I can press this button right here and activate it, which we did it already. We did it for the Forest. I can't remember her full Twitch name. Something Forest. And I discovered that one is not a repeat. It's just a very long one. I didn't realize how long it was. Okay. I just thought of something. What if we turn this? What if we turn one of these? Because those noises. Directly around corners. What? Apps with T. Maybe Tinder? What are you talking about? Oh, Tinder. So, a few months ago, I was playing around with Tinder. I had a little too many adult beverages that night. I was playing around with Tinder, and I completely forgot I did that. And I got a whole bunch of notifications the other day. I was like, what the heck is this? And like, oh boy. So I deleted that account. It's like 4 millimeters. That will work. Some of the things you get, some of the things you do, some things I do when I get a little too happy. When we get the wobbly pop. There goes my crazy dogs again. I did something bad here, and I'm not sure what I did. Oh, I finished the sketch out. That's what I did. Because I want to use this. We're going to go on the inside, what, about 2 millimeters, I think would be ideal. Yeah, 2 millimeters. We'll go 2 mils. You swipe right. Yeah. If you, I still have the app on here. Let's see what happens if I swipe. You said swipe what? I do have a blue sky. I have to. It's all. I have to link it all. What happens if you swipe? It's a super like. If you swipe up, it's a super like. If you swipe down, it does not. It opens up their thing and accidentally super like that person that's like 10 miles away from me. I accidentally, yeah, we'll just put that back there. Thinking of leaving Twitter. Yeah, I still, no, I still stay in Twitter just for the hell of it, I guess. We'll see. I'll still pop in there from time to time. My thing I've been doing a lot lately is when I post something, I've been posting big companies like Big Tree Tech. I've been putting a bunch of people, a bunch of companies in my posts to try to bring to try to draw them into the channel. So that's what I've been doing. But I probably will be switching fully over to Blue Sky. We'll see. All right. Well, I don't even know what the heck we're even doing in here. 2 millimeters. So that is our frame. Oh, I'm missing a gas can on here. Well, that's all right. Oh wait, what? For love to earn coins, I have one mission. Install TikTok and let them 30 seconds run. They still have the, your kittens still have, let me, I'm missing something here. Your kittens still have their little tiny little squeaks. These TikTok users 2 gig space for not registering. Yeah, I have a TikTok account. I have Twitch is my main platform. It used to be YouTube. YouTube was my main platform, but I just don't have the time to edit. So I switched everything over to Twitch. Twitch is my main platform. This is where you'll find me. I store all my Twitch VODs on YouTube. I do need to get back into doing some YouTube. I'll do a YouTube video here and there. And TikTok is just a fun thing. I can't remember the last time I did a TikTok video. But TikTok is just, I'll be sitting here just bored and all of a sudden I'll do a random TikTok video. So I don't look at TikTok as any way of... I did try to monetize on TikTok with Sliceworks. Sliceworks and I were trying to work out a thing where I was selling their product and stuff, but something was going on with TikTok. I don't know what was going on. It wouldn't allow us to do it. But anyway, yeah. So TikTok, every now and then you'll find me post a video on TikTok, but usually the stuff that goes on TikTok are the clips that you guys make. But yeah, it goes as far as my platforms in order. It goes Twitch, YouTube, then TikTok, I guess. I know, it's become a TikTok shopping network, right? Yes, like every other video is like I'm like, oh, cool, they're doing 3D stuff. And they're like, buy this, like, oh. Anyone use AliExpress? I ordered it from AliExpress years ago. I got my Christmas lights from them, but I haven't ordered on AliExpress for a while. All right, so this is our main frame. It's gonna be about that size right there. So we need to do a Santa sleigh. How, you know how, I guess we can start here. Let's get some dimensions in here. That's 12 millimeters. So that's 12 millimeters high. How high is this guy right here? That's 10, so we probably want that to be... We're gonna do something like 40s, in the 40s, and by 30, you probably want to do like at least 40 by 30. We got to think about how this is going to print. You like to support Chinese people? I like to support everybody. Yeah, I just haven't really played around with it too much. I'll get stuff from time to time. We gotta think about, I'm picturing how this is gonna print. So we're gonna print the sleigh like how this is, you know, upwards, but we got to make sure that we print it with very, very little supports. I don't think we want to be printing supports on this. So if we do something like this, and then let's bring, you gotta understand I know there's plenty of designers that are out there that fully understand what I'm talking about. That you got to be mindful of people that don't have top-notch machines. I shouldn't say top-notch machines. What's a top-notch machine? A machine that works, right? When I design something, when I make something, my whole, like this tree, this tree here, the whole thing is I like to make stuff where it's accessible for everybody to print. That's why you don't see me doing like multicolor prints. Or if I would do something like that, I would make an option available for, well, like look at the stuff that Build-A-Robot makes. That can be printed on a very simple machine, or you can go and have it a multicolor print, right? So it's very, no, their models, him and his wife, the models that they make are very, very flexible. And no pun intended. Yes, they are flexible, but the machines that you can print their models on are very very flexible. And that's the way I like to keep my stuff. When I try to do something like that, because I don't publish anything. That's gonna change though. You gotta go and play WoW. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Have a great night. Why is this always... So this is going to print upwards, right? Hey Pete, how you doing, my friend? I didn't see you sneak in there. Did you must just popped? Yeah, okay, you just popped in. Oh, Venom. These are only 99 cents at my local convenience store. Subsector. We were just talking about you the other day. What was that, Friday? Yeah, Friday. Subsector, how are you doing? Yeah, we were just talking about you on Friday. I was saying we haven't seen you for a while, that I need to reach out and see how you're doing. How's it been? Welcome in. What's new with you? Oh yes. Yeah, no, all good. We're sitting there. We're saying Saint has like, we haven't seen Subsector for a while, and just basically we're talking, just making sure that you're okay and all that. But yeah, we're just talking about how we haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's been a while. I think the last time I spoke to you was on your birthday. My bad. I should have reached out even more. So happy to see you. You just made my day right there. Made my day. We are making Christmas stuff, Subsector. Yes, I know. I'm making Christmas stuff, and it's still November. It's middle of November, right? But I made a Christmas tree today. This is going to go up. We're going to post this sometime this week, or maybe I should hold off. I don't know. I'll wait till I'll reach out to some of the expert posters and see when I should do that. Right now we're making one of these, but a Santa sleigh version. This is not my model, by the way. This is Age Peas, is whatever that guy right there, that person right there. They make a whole bunch of these. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What? Oh, that is crazy. I hope your son's... I'm sorry for your mother. Yeah. And I hope your son is a lot better. You know, see your other son. I do. You know, your other son does pop in. Oh, my heart goes out to you. You'll definitely be in my prayers. You've always been in my prayers. In the patient program now. All right, good. Yeah. Craziness, right? All within 2 weeks. I would definitely say October was a shit show. Definitely, I would say that. I couldn't even imagine. I can't I can't even imagine the loss of one of my parents. I can't even imagine that. That would be devastating to me. And something happening to my son, to my child, that would completely devastate me as well. That's crazy. I know the feeling about the child. I know that for a fact. 3 months after my son was born, we weren't sure he was going to survive the trip to the hospital. So, yeah, that was a nightmare for that first year of him. But yeah, loss of a parent. Ooh. But hopefully it will turn. You can't replace something like that, but hopefully it gets turned around on you. Drank antifreeze. That's crazy. The doctor saved his life. I'm praying. My thoughts and prayers to your family that all gets turned around. That's nuts. It's just I'm at a loss of words for something like that. Dad has 2 kinds of cancers. You're preparing for him. I'm sorry. You made your peace. Yeah. My son's been talking a lot lately about stuff like that, and I just tell him it's part of life. You know, it's you live it. You live your fullest. Kidneys and liver were failing. Well, it was just antifreeze. My God, that stuff is. I watched a thing about antifreeze, how toxic that stuff was. And you know, I'm an old school mechanic, I guess, or not. I'm not like an official mechanic, but you know, I grew up in the backwoods on farms and stuff, and we weren't protected. Heck, just about 2 years ago, I had an was it 2 years ago? Yeah, something like that. I had an antifreeze line break on me, and I was underneath my truck and trying to fix my hose and everything, and I was completely covered in antifreeze from head to toe. Like my clothes are saturated in antifreeze and everything else, and I just continued working on the rest of the day like that. And that stuff absorbs into your skin and everything else. Maybe that's why I'm so messed up in the head sometimes. I can't think straight. You know, I used to. You know, I was always taught on the farm. You need if your hands are greasy, you wash them. You went over to the gas can and poured a little gas on your hands to wash your hands with gas. Parcel. Yeah, I'm glad you're at peace with your mother. You know, you had time to prepare for something like that, but for your child to go through that, the other thing that's yeah. We got you know what? I know how we can do this. Let's get rid of this, and this one. Benzyme. Business is crazy good, crazy busy. That's awesome. Yeah, I built her, but I don't know if you can get that stuff anymore or not. Oh yes, that definitely would be a relief. 3 strokes, holy moly. My mother the other was telling me. My mother was telling me that she was researching strokes the other day because she said she was laying in bed and kept seeing flashes of white, and here it turned out, after she's like freaking out, like reading, and my mother is the kind of person where like, well, if you die, you die. You know, it's your time. You know, she's all about that. She's that kind of person. But here it turns out she was she had her phone. She had her phone notification for Messenger on where her flashlight would light up, and her phone would be sitting on the nightstand there. And every time my sister or I would send her a message at night, it would light up the whole room, and she thought she was having strokes, and here it's just her kids. I was just like, wow, yeah. You purchased a commercial laser. I really want a laser. You did that when you had a work phone. I would so love to have a laser. I thought about making my own. With some of the extruded parts I have, I thought about making my own. I'm not really sure. Why is this still keeps... Oh crap, I deleted it. Overhangs, that's what I was talking about. I have F1 already. I got the... Oh, you got a CO2 one. I can send you the focus one if you want. What? Send me the one you have? That one? To the stream? That would be awesome. I could definitely use that on the stream. Oh, subsector! I got myself a CNC machine. Yeah, check this out. We've been doing some upgrades here to the channel. Let me pull this out here real quick. Yeah, so I picked up a CNC that we are converting at first to a 4-axis, and then it will be converted to a 5-axis. We've already used it, or well, we played around with it. It's nothing fancy. Oh, and the IDEX, the one that I had to purchase because of you. Yes, I do. I remember that. The IDEX is currently down here beside me, but that runs Clipper now. Yeah, the one. The one that you bought and then showed off. I'm like, oh, I gotta have that now. Yeah, so I blame you for that, for me having that one. Yeah, that's sitting down right here. It's down here because we're doing some crazy stuff. The CRM4, that large printer that I have from Creality, they call it their industrial printer. That hasn't worked for like a year. So I got tired of dealing with it. So we're converting it to an IDEX. So actually we've been working on that this week. You have the 8 now. I like the 8. So yeah, we just got the extruded aluminum in. This came in on Friday or Saturday. Friday. So this is the new bar. We are converting the Creality CRM4 to an IDEX. We have the board for it already. We are going to be using the... I'm so happy that you popped in here, because you and I think the same. So we got the board. This is the board that's going to be going on the new IDEX that we're building. And yeah, And then the CNC that we got for the channels, this guy right here, nothing fancy. I went with this model, one, because it was cheap. I only paid like 160, I think, total for this. But I went with this particular model because all the extruded aluminum. It's all extruded aluminum. You see all the other ones that are like under 200 bucks, all have like that side plate on it. This one's all extruded aluminum, so we can highly modify this, and this will eventually become a 5-axis router or CNC mill. We put this together on a string. It wasn't too bad. It does work. The only reason why we really haven't done much with it is because I got to learn CAM. We have printed stuff with it, or not printed. We have cut some things out with it. Let me get my light on here. Do I have that over here? I might not. I might have. Oh yeah, I do. So I do have one of them. This was our very first thing that we cut with. Oh no, this is our second thing we cut with. The first thing we cut was, out was a just a star. So yeah, this is our second thing that we cut. It's a little, just my son's name and a train right here. And we did cut aluminum with it. We cut a star out of some 6061 aluminum. So we are capable of doing all that. Same reason you have? Yeah, I played around. I tried playing around with CAM, and it's not clicking. But we'll get there. We will get there. And the other thing I've been playing around lately with, going back to Blender again, playing around with Blender. So yeah, I gotta do something real quick. Okay, back to the sleigh. So now we're just now I'm in this Christmas spirit, the Christmas mood spirit. And remember last year? Oh yeah, remember last year we did the. I don't have the rocket here. My son took it. Let's see if I have it in here. Yes, we do. Remember last year for the Christmas, we had our redemption. This is our redemption for this year. So the Christmas tree is probably going to go up next week. We're probably going to put the Christmas tree up next week. And once the Christmas tree goes up, then we'll be able to do gaming. You'll have to print another rocket. Yeah. So this is our ornament redemption for this year. Last year was the stockings. This one will be the redemption where you get your name on this and it gets up on a tree. But this will be available. We'll put this up on. The nice thing about this is you don't need a bamboo to print this. It's multicolor, but you don't need it's just all layer. It's just all layers. $10-4 on that one, good buddy. So let's try to do something with this sleigh because my time is winding down. We have about another 20 more minutes of this. I'm so happy that you popped in. I've been thinking about you. And, I'm so happy you stopped by. A gaming convention coming up at the end of February. I have ideas for improvements to your mods to the barrel lid. Cinderwing. That's who it was. We were talking about the dragons the other day. Cinderwing. That's who the designer was trying to. That's who did that little thing, the Cinderwing. I'm pretty sure. Let me go get that. I'll be right back. This might be Cinderwing. The person that we got this from, it's actually just right at the street, at the orchard, right up the street from me. There's a 3D printer guy there that was just popping this stuff out. My son picked this up, and I told him, like, you know, we can print that, right? And he's like, I want this. Like, all right. So I support him anyway, right? So yeah, I think. Oh, this is Zoo. Okay. Zoo, Zoe, whatever it is. It's that word, Z-O-U. So yeah, neat little thing. Zoe 3D. Okay. Well, there's a guy in my area that has been printing little things like this off, and I discovered him, what, like 2 months ago or whatever, or a month or two ago? You can send me your version. I did get all those files. I did get that stuff you sent me. Anyway, we stopped by this little craft fair that's right up the street from me, and I've been wanting to stop there for a while. I was going to be doing I was going to do the shows there this year, but I just don't have time for that. And I came across a 3D printer in there, and I freaked him out there for a second because I was naming off all the filaments, and he's like, "How do you know all this stuff?" I was like, then I gave him my channel and all that stuff. But my son wanted this, and he got something else. Oh, and he got this little guy too. My son picked this up too. This was like $1, and this was like $3. So yeah, so we end up picking these up. Even as like, you know, we have all these printers back home. And he's like, yeah, but I want these. Like, all right, I'll get it for you. It supports a guy too. So, and we did highlight him here in the show that one day. Kick Bob's is the original. Yours probably is a little bit more detailed. You can't stay long. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm only going to be on for about another 15 or so minutes. I have to work, so I have to go out to Pittsburgh tonight and hurry up and rush home and get my son off to school. So yeah, I'm not going to be on. I usually end my streams at 7 o'clock Eastern time on Sundays. Up in 10? Okay. But Subsector, oh, I am so happy. I am so happy to hear from you. Ramon, how you doing? Thank you, Ramon. We were just talking about you on Friday. You're saying that it's like we haven't seen you for a while. Hope everything was okay. Hope things were going good. And I mentioned to everybody here in chat that I'm going to reach out to you and see how everything is. And then you show up a couple days later. That's awesome. Did you give him a high five while yelling 3D printing and cussing explosions to go off and a bald eagle flying over? God. All right, so Tech Jeeper, that's somewhat. I didn't do the high five, but I do have bald eagles that hang out in my pine trees right here at the house every morning when I come home from work. When I get home, there are bald eagles in my backyard. We haven't done any explosions for a while. And we'll have to time it just right. We'll have to time it where I'm high-fiving somebody, like my son and I. We'll do this. We'll try to time it where we'll set an explosion off, like a firecracker off, just for you. We'll set off a firecracker when the bald eagles are here, and I'm high-fiving my son holding a 3D print. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to get that how to get that done. I do have bald eagles that hang out in my pine trees every morning. It's like clockwork. Every morning they're in my they were trying to get my chickens, but I don't have chickens anymore. They weren't even my chickens, but no, there were chickens on this property. And they would come in here and try to capture the chickens. But like clockwork, they're out there every morning. We need to cancel that. That was way too sharp of a thing. I know, right? Probably wondering why that Chick-fil-A is closed. I think this looks like a Santa sleigh. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see here. We need to bring this over. That does not look like a Santa sleigh, but we're gonna roll with it for now because we can play around with all this stuff. So yeah, we will roll with that for now. What happened here? Yeah, we can play around. Yeah, that does not look like a Santa sleigh. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get back into this sketch. It's two, one is new, the other keeps saying I promise Bill. There are chickens right there. We've never lost a chicken to we lost them to raccoons, but we've never lost chickens to birds of prey. Yes, Subsector, I'm looking so forward to you streaming again. I miss your streams. I miss you. Miss your streams. Miss you. All right. So if we take this and let's do cancel this. Why are we not what's not visible here? Something is not visible here. Bodies, that's what it is. So let's make this 3 millimeters. Will 3 millimeters work? Oh, Subsector. I became a Moko. So I'm part of Moko, Team Moko now. Yeah, a lot has happened. 3 millimeters. No. We're gonna take this 2 millimeters. So this is just the start. We'll play around with the design here in a little bit, but that is the start. We need to do something. How big do we want to make this? Let's say 30 millimeters. Oh. That's too big. Let's get back this up and let's try 20. Maybe 24? We're gonna do 20. What do we got going on here? Subsector with 5 gifted subs. My friend. Wind Farm, Hobby Main, Refined Rhino. I keep getting emails from that person. Glidden 3D, Firemine X. Thank you for that. Thank you for the gifted subs. We got a hype train already. Got a hype train going into the stream. Subsector, you're amazing. Gifters rock. Yes. Thank you for the prime or not prime. Thank you for the gifted subs to the community. You're awesome. Tech Cheaper, 42 biddies. Thank you, my friend.
Tech Cheaper just cheered 42 bits.
Oops, wrong button. Come on, get back in there. There we go. Oh, yes, we got a hype train going. On a Sunday. Good way to end a Sunday. Good way to end the weekend. Subsector with a 30 bits, my friend.
Subsector 3D just cheered 30 bits.
You're amazing. You're all amazing. I enjoy this. I do. I was saying the other day about how 3D printing is my hobby. I don't really think 3D printing is my hobby. I think streaming is my hobby. That's what I think. Streaming is more my hobby, and then whatever happens with the streams. Subsector. We've been doing some of these IRL streams lately too. We've been going around. My son and I have been going around streaming our adventures. I was doing truck streams where I was streaming from my truck, but then we got rid of that. But yeah, we've been going around like train spotting and stuff. Making is a hobby. Yeah, I guess streaming is making, right? I guess it's all rounded up into hobbies. But yeah, I'm excited to get the 5-axis going. I'm excited to get that IDEX conversion done. Oh my god! Subsector with 10 gift subs.
To the community.
Pete Mechanical Wire, Fishy No Squishy. Oh my god, I like that name. Epic Duck Studios, Pink 3D,
We reached our
Tin
sub
Talon.
goal of 30. Thank
Oh,
you.
and you reached a sub goal. We hit our sub goal of 30. D4WM, Tink Live, Homeless Waffle. Homeless Waffle. Married with Spawn. Married with Spawn is a pretty cool streamer. Rocket Drone, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Subsector, you're amazing. We're at 91% on the level 4, and we're now beautiful way to end. Subsector. Can you get another shout out for Subsector, please? I think we just did one, but another one, please. Yeah, I'll contact you. Subsector, you made my day from popping in here. I was been thinking about you and you showed up. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Yes, my thoughts, prayers. No, I'll be thinking about you, my friend. Thank you for what you've done. And yeah, I'll touch base with you. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Rocket Drone, I'm doing good, my friend. How are you doing today? Yes, make sure you all give everybody that's gotten gift sub from Subsector. Make sure thank her for that. And Ramon beat me to it, but make sure you head over there, give her a follow. Her and I are the same, really into electronics, and yeah, and also my wallet is a lot lighter because of her. Because watching one of her streams is the reason why I got that this SVO4 IDEX. So yeah, I kind of like to rub that in to her every time I talk to her about that, which is a great purchase. I love that machine. Definitely love that machine. But yes, I'm looking forward to when you start streaming again. I loved your streams. I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Yeah, we reached 91. Get one sub for reward. What? 2 minutes left of the hype train. 91% of a level 4. That's awesome. That's beautiful. I love this community. All right, so how are we going to do this? I guess we can make that. We'll hit OK with that, and I guess we could hollow this out. What's going to happen when we hollow this out? Let's find out. Oh, that's going to do that whole thing. We don't want to do that. We just want to hollow out that top. K2 Kevin, how are you doing, my friend? If you all know, K2 Kevin's got a bunch of new models coming out. I haven't looked at them yet, but I keep getting notifications that you've released more models. I've been this weekend. I've been kind of, except for tonight, I've been kind to. Hold on, we got something over here. You always have something new on the list, I know, right? I love your models. This weekend has been kind of like an off weekend. It's kind of just a relaxed weekend for me. Polyphil, welcome in. How are you doing? We are making it. Oh, I will be uploading this. This is a new model I just did today. This will be going up. I'm not sure what. I'll probably put them across both platforms. But yeah, this is my little Christmas tree model I made today. And it all comes apart. And it all slots together. And that little base is optional. You can hold it like that if you want. Royal Nomi! And yeah. So it all slots together. I designed this morning and printed it out. This is scalable. So this is at 75% because I wanted to print it quickly. But this will be, there's the red lights. This will be available up on things and, but yeah, my little Christmas tree. We will have that available here over the next week or so. I don't want to put it up too soon, but yet I don't want to put it up now too late, right? No. That is something that that's something I got to figure out yet. Right now, what we're working on is one of these little kit cards. Okay, so this is a kit card. This is the Jeep from this guy right here. This is that little Jeep. He's got several of these out, but we're making one for a Santa sleigh. I guess we could do like some reindeer on here too, huh? Never too... Royal know me. So I've always been the person where you don't do Christmas stuff. I've always been that person, right? You don't do Christmas stuff. You don't do Thanksgiving stuff. No, you do Halloween in October. Then you do Thanksgiving stuff in November. You don't do Christmas stuff until the first day of Christmas. That's when you do Christmas stuff. But for some reason this year, I don't know what it is, but some reason I've been doing Christmas stuff here in the middle of November. We've already did a few Christmas things. Oh yeah, the painted wood. I know what you're talking about, the painted wood ornaments now. Oh. Wonder if I have enough wood filament for that. I think I'm happy with that, to be honest with you. Just okay this. And hello, John, my friend. How are you doing today? We could have this sleigh here. We need to do the runners. So we do the runners, and we can probably do like 2 reindeer. We can do like the reindeer where they slot together like the tree. We can also convert this tree into a slot into one of these little cardstock thingies too. We could do that too. Back on some Forza. Well, I was gonna play some Forza today with my son, but we end up playing Coast Simulator instead. You've been tinkering around with Second Amendment stuff. This would have been the weekend for me to do it. We were up at camp, but we didn't. We ended up having to get everything prepared for snowfall and all that stuff, making sure all the solar panels are all nice and up, and then making sure plenty of wood. So we cut down 4 trees. Name of some our yearly friend range day is in 2 weeks, so I was preparing for that. I haven't bought brass in a while. I don't even know how expensive it is. Let's move this guy down here. I tell you what I want to do. I want to hit OK. We're gonna test this body out. I want to see how well, before I do any kind of modifications, I want to drop this part down. I want to drop this down just like maybe 2 millimeters, because I want this railing to be highlighted. Same with the front. I want to drop the front down just a little bit so we have kind of and then bring this here out. With this too, bring that in. Maybe I guess bring that in a little bit, and we'll have that nice little outline there. And then we need to do our holes here, our square holes. so we can do our sled runners. So they'll fit up in place. And then we'll do like 2 reindeer. But let's check something real quick. We'll open up and see how well this is going to slice the way it is. And if it slices fine the way it is without supports, then I'll go with it. You have a few presses. Oh, good. Didn't do it. Let's slice this up real quick. That's nice. We don't really have any. Yeah, that will work. That will work out great. Cool. That will work out great. Awesome. You're forever. It comes in waves. Yeah, it does. Definitely comes in waves. But it is 7 o'clock, and I really don't want to close out the stream because we're having some fun in here. But I do have to head off to work. You know how my Sundays are. We usually head off and see what BuilderBot's up to, and BuilderBot is live. So we're going to start the raid. I would like to thank everybody, subsector. I'd like to thank everybody for the bits, the subs, everything y'all do for this community. Love one another. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. I gotta scoot on off to Pittsburgh. BuilderBot is on in his new place, his new office. I had a sneak peek of this earlier today, so we're gonna raid off to BuilderBot. Have a beautiful day. Might be back on tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely be on Tuesday at about 12:30 Eastern time, lunchtime. See you later.